Hi, welcome back to another Stranger of Sword City bucket list run video. We're 3 episodes in. Lord of Fail is running around like an excited golden retriever, just hi, 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 hi. We're gonna see if we can't make some real progress here. Now that we have a quicker way to get over there.
Maranki 2002 just redeemed Hydrate.
Time to hydrate.
Yeah, I had to give the golden retriever a treat.
The best part is, I specifically moved that Twitch notification for this game to that specific spot because it doesn't obstruct anything during combat.
I noticed it was in a different spot.
Let's just hit the fast attack button until these things die. Thank you.
Yes. Kill.
A bow and some armor. Okay.
I'm glad that there are going to be some friendly fairies to talk to.
Oh, we got first run. This might be okay. As long as that one Princey fairy in the back doesn't... Okay, good. The fairy princes like to cast magic, and that bad. This is probably poison gas. It is. Alright, we are almost done.
How are you so good at guessing what the trap is going to be?
It tells you what, you know, like, rare trap for gold or silver box, common trap for metal or silver box, common trap for wooden box. It's a wooden box. It's probably the needle.
Okay.
Undies.
Ooh, underwear.
You know what I just realized? We're going the wrong way.
Yeah, they start to look like a loop-de-loop.
Well, that's fine. We'll just murder some more wildlife on the way and...
Get some more EXP, get ourselves closer to a level up.
We heal up when we walk. Oh yeah, it's that one that I need to go to. I was not thinking correctly. Fortunately, autopathing is a hell of a drug.
Oh, but do we snort or inject?
Ah.
We use inhalers like they did in the Judge Dredd remake.
So we snort.
No, inhalers.
No, that's inhaling.
A butterfly emits a soft glow as it flutters by. What will you do? Capture it, kill it, or do nothing?
Kill.
Catch it.
No. We're going to leave it
No?
alone for now. Capturing it will make it go away permanently and will send you back to town.
Oh.
Killing it will make it go away permanently and give you a remarkable amount of XP.
I just thought it was pretty and I liked it.
Oh, it's absolutely pretty. We're going to leave it so that it can continue to be pretty.
I like the art in this game.
Well, we found a pit. Fortunately, most of our characters have heal rings on, so this brisk jog is actually rejuvenating.
Man, I wish brisk jogs were rejuvenating.
There was a lady in the town I grew up in that ran for miles, like 3 or 4 times a day. I could almost set my watch by when I would see her run by my house.
Alright, cool. Star seeds.
One of the extremely rare sources of MP items. Extremely rare.
Noticing a trend in the game, in these types of games where MP restoring is very rare.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you had just infinite MP and you didn't have to worry about resource management, that takes half of the stress of the game away.
Mm-hmm. It's like how horror games, ammunition, and like healing, you have to manage.
Yeah, because if you had infinite ammunition and infinite healing, the horror game would not be scary at all.
Nope.
No, it would just be a shooter. With the lights turned off.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you mean Doom 3?
COD zombie mode.
Are there any invisible walls?
Oh god, yes. There's going to be fake walls. There's going to be walls. There's going to be illusory walls. There's going to be one-way doors. There's going to be timed one-way doors. There's going to be spin spaces. There's going to be
Jason running up
spaces
his
that make the
walls.
map lie to you. The ceiling up ahead has collapsed. A cable hangs from the debris. You finally made it. The lineage type is up ahead, but before that, I'll teach you that secret technique, like I promised. This secret technique was not in the first game. This secret technique makes this second game much more manageable.
Wait, is Revisited a sequel and not a remake?
It's a remake, but they changed so many things to make the game, frankly, better.
So like quality of life changes.
Quality of life changes, new abilities, new class change rules, rebalancing like crazy. Like, the early game has felt like kind of a slog because everything is just like, this adventurer sure looks like they're full of blood. I'm going to take a little bite. Chomp. 88% of my health is gone.
Lol.
But in the revisit, they started giving you abilities to fight back, which made it seem much more like a... Like, there's a lot of abilities in this game that are absolute hell if they hit your party. But you are eventually drip-fed the tools you need to defeat them. Every fight, like, early game is kind of boring. And even then, this early game is still fun for me. But late game in this game, you have so much stuff that you have so many answers to give in combat situations that it's fun balancing what's available when and how.
I mean, yeah, early game is probably still like Wizardry Standard.
Where you spend more time running than you do fighting.
Yeah, the game eventually rolls out all of its unique features to on top of that Wizardry Standard.
Yep.
Yeah.
It get like every time if you watch this playthrough, every time a new feature gets added, there's gonna be at least one person who's gonna be like, "Oh." Like for example, this one, if you defend, you can launch a counterattack that causes a knockout state.
That's neat.
Oh, so you get to suplex them.
Pretty much. When party member is targeted by an enemy, they could use a surefire counterattack, which has a high likelihood to KO. Which buys you a turn. Certain weapon types are much likelier to cause the counter state. If you have a wand or a bow equipped, you can actually do it if they cast a spell on that person.
Instead or on top?
Instead.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
first
that
time these conditions match, the technique will be successful. The success rate is halved after that.
And I'm assuming that you cannot taunt and defend at the same time.
Nope.
And there's never an ability that allows you to do defend and taunt at the same time.
Not that I've ever found. Which is
Okay.
fine, because otherwise then it would be just... that.
Wait, busted.
It would be basically taunt in Labyrinth of Zangetsu, where I turned into a paladin and I just taunted every turn for the rest of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's a neat ability. It's very useful. It's boring.
I could see that getting boring.
Whereas with this system, any party member can do it. It's just some people are more successful than others, and you have to figure out who's likely going to get targeted by what. Which makes it way more interesting.
It's got a bit more strategy to it.
Exactly. You squeeze through a rocky opening illuminated by the moon's light. And find yourself in the plane's wreckage. The cabin was torn open upon impact. There are no signs of survivors. Mysterious butterflies linger about the debris, their luminous wings dotting the landscape. When suddenly, an airborne foe attacks from the shadows.
Behold, combat.
Lately, adventurers have been hearing a child's voice from the abandoned flying ship. Investigate. We're already level 4 or below, so we don't have to worry about it. We will automatically get the reward if we don't die. So we're gonna try some things.
Ah, the Kukulili.
And there's the instant counterattack, so they're not going to be accomplishing much of anything this turn.
Suplex the child.
And we just did ready on Verilyn here, so she's about to do a lot of attacks that, since that monster is considered unconscious, a lot of attacks that are going to guaranteed connect.
Yay.
Even if the damage is small, it is going to be at least consistent.
Consistent and existent.
I knew they were gonna go for her again. And now we just get a free turn to continue dealing damage. Once we get the Dancer better throwing weapons, Tri-Step becomes ridiculous. I can promise you that all boss fights will not go this smoothly.
No. After all, it's 1 in 6 chance that you're going to guess who's going to get attacked correctly.
A magic tunic, 2 spirit nuts, 2 500-page grimoires, some clothes, and some rare clothes.
Ooh.
Nice job. Looks like you got it handled. You really are a chosen one. Glad to see you can hold your own. You definitely have talent. I don't think you'll need any further guidance. Although, if I do think of something, I'll come bug you about it. Still, when you've got Tutorial Man being like, yeah, you don't need me anymore, that's... Now take a load off. That's it for your training. Consider us rivals from now on. We'll fight for the Strangers Guild. Oh yeah, have you seen this yet? Kyo takes out a bundle of wings emitting a curious glow. Butterfly wings. You could use these to teleport outside. Gilius sells them at his shop, but his stock is limited. So once you have the money to spend, I recommend buying at least one. I don't know why, but Ryu hates these things. She refuses to carry any with her. You're probably tired from fighting that lineage type, huh? I can take you outside with these wings if you like. Please do. No worries. I'm just looking out for our rookie. If you tell him, can I have one? He gives it to you, but then he doesn't use one to send you outside. And frankly, I was just going to use it to teleport back anyway, so... Plus, that statement makes Kyo like you a little bit more.
Oh, there's affinity in this game?
There's affinity in this game.
Alright. So
Let's
the
see.
question is,
Let's see what goodies we got. Middle bow, leather armor, good. Leather armor, good. Short sword, whatever. Leather chest, good. Short sword, whatever. Short sword, whatever. Leather undies are fine. Battle daggers are expected. Vagrant cloth, whatever. Butterfly robe. Butterfly robe plus 4.
ooh-wee.
It is a robe that also gives resist status and spell resistance, and helps with HP regeneration. That is a keen bit of kit we just got.
Yep.
What's this? No way, you made it through without croaking. Come on, Anna, you can't say that so casually. It was just basic training. Anyone can handle that much. Well, duh, I'd sure hope so.
Except our samurai.
Anyways, since you're back, let me tell you about identifying. Find any items while you were out? Yes, I already identified them. Blah, 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 blah. We know. I've done this 1,000 times.
And you'll do it 1,000 times more.
Probably.
And
Oh.
once again, being forced to exist without my consent.
By the way, the captain came back a bit ago. She's expecting you. Head on over to the leader's room, will you? Had a feeling that was the case, so that's why she intervened. She sure realized fast. Well, you know, she's pretty much a demigod and all. Once you've cooled down a bit, go see her. Let's check up on our boy.
Mhm.
He's got another 3 days and 1 hour. It was 3 days and 12 hours before, but...
Yay.
Oh! She leveled up on her own. Good for her.
Hooray! More stats. Also, I'm wondering, why are the character portraits in grayscale, like mid-dialogue?
Wait, when would the...
You know how during dialogue, when Ryu and Anna were talking, like I noticed that the character portraits in the dialogue box were in grayscale? I wonder why that is.
I think it's just an aesthetic choice.
Oh, okay. Wind.
Alright, Thorn can now wear medium armor.
Yippee.
Which means all of these nice, really good pieces of leather armor are now applicable for him.
Yay.
Yay.
Applied directly to torso.
He is now slightly less stab resistant.
Trying to remember, there's a spot where you could see, like, how much actual bonus magic damage somebody has, but I can't remember. Ah, yes. Butterfly robe. Thanks for coming. Take your time to browse around. Oh, right, before that, I've got some new product. It's a sweet black candy. It's been pretty popular lately. Seems to be very nutritious. You want to give it a try? Also, it's limited stock as always, so be careful. Some stuff is really rare, so it probably won't get restocked. We've got these two. Rumor says the one who steals the black sweet candy hides in the depths of the Mausoleum of Metal. Hmm. Sort, yes. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. But yeah, the Spirit Nut, amazing. It's a basic cure spell, but it's party-wide. Having that is something anybody can use, good. And then we're just gonna power up some equipment while we're thinking about it.
Leather armor?
Oh yeah, it's 9 crystals a piece to upgrade these instead of 10. Now it's 38 because they're slightly higher, but that's fine.
We love the Fuente discount. Everybody say thank you, Raj.
Thank you, Raj.
Thanks, Raj.
Welcome back, Rennick. So how was it? Did training go okay? Yeah, no problems here. That's good to hear. Everything you learn during training will be useful for your life here. But there's still more to learn, like job changes, for example. By changing class, you could switch your current class to a different one. You'll need to be mindful about doing so, but when used right, it's extremely helpful. The easiest way to is learn by doing it. So here, take this and try it for yourself. Got 1,000 crystals. As long as you have enough blood gems, you can change classes in the leader's room. If you're still curious or have any questions, ask me about it later. So as for why I called you here, the thing is, I'd like you to come with me to the kingdom. You should introduce yourself to everyone as one of our new strangers. Introduce myself to who? I'll explain on the way. The kingdom is to the west. Let's head over when you're ready. That's all I wanted to say for now.
Is it odd that it bothers me so much that the thing on her necklace is not centered, it's off to the side?
I can understand that feeling. Like, personally, it doesn't bother me, but I can understand that feeling entirely.
Like, I don't know why it bothers.
It's off center.
But it's obviously supposed to be from the design of it. But
Rennick
It's
walks
still off center.
with you, heading west on the paved road. After climbing a gentle slope, you see the city laid before you. By the main street, there's a large castle towering over a lake. That's the kingdom. That's where the ruler of Escario, Marilith, lives. Well, technically, she's more like our de facto ruler. In our world, it's typically the law that determines a leader. But here in Sword City, power rules over all else. What matters is manifesting one's power over the rest. Kyo, you're worrying me, son. That's how you get to determine the law.
I haven't liked him since the start.
That's enough. Marilith and the Chivalry work hard to protect the public. The Kingdom Chivalry, huh? Yep, they've definitely got power. Even if my own specially trained troops fought them, they might lose. Look over there. Speak of the devil. With an escort of armor knights, a knight general approaches you. I am Helga Hillbrass, General of the Kingdom Chivalry. I've come to welcome Captain Ryu of the Strangers Guild. I shall serve as your guide. Your bodyguards may leave now. My friends here are all guild members. May they enter as well? We have arranged to meet the new Chosen. However, there is much for us to discuss, so an audience hardly seems appropriate. Figured that might be the case. Oh well. I'll head back. I appreciate your understanding. Now, Captain Ryu and the Chosen, if you would follow me.
And their 5 bodyguards.
Oh no, the party's gone.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
we do not have the party right now.
Bye, party.
Helga and her knights head toward the palace. Gotta get going. Take care of everything while we're gone, Kyo. Right. Rennick, Ryu's in your hands, okay? See you.
Oh yeah, like I could do a whole lot against those things.
Come on, we better catch up.
Nah, man, if anything, we're in her hands.
Helga steps aside, and soon after, a woman in an ornate gown appears. Welcome, strangers, to the kingdom. Ryu, it's so wonderful to have you. My apologies for making you come all this way. It's no big deal. I was going to have the two of you meet anyway. So, let me introduce you. This is my new ally, a stranger, and a chosen one. You step forward and introduce yourself to Marilith. I'm overjoyed you have made it here safely. I've been anticipating your arrival for quite some time. It must have been a terribly difficult journey. Please know my kingdom always welcomes you with open arms. The Strangers Guild is not the only place you may find rest, so please take your time and relax. After exchanging formal greetings, Ryu and Merilith begin chatting casually. Seems the two have been friends ever since Ryu came to Sword City. Back when I first came here, Merilith really looked after me. Even now, she's still hanging out with me and listening to my problems. In a way, she's kind of like my older sister. When you first arrived, she was silent as a ghost. Couldn't bear for a fellow vessel to go on like that. I was quite worried about her. But now she's blossomed into a bright, energetic young woman, hasn't she? Maybe a little too energetic sometimes. No, I like you just the way you are. Your soul burns with the flames of passion and courage. So, there you have it, Rennick. You might want to give her some of your blood crystals, so be sure to get along. Will do. Indeed, for the future of Sword City, let us help one another. Ryu may not have told you about this quite yet. In this world, there are 3 vessels, those who may accept blood crystals. Should you decide to offer your crystals, you shall be placing everything in the palm of their hand. A great power lies within the crystals. An imbalance of that power can decide the fate of this entire world. However, that is simply the fate of those who dwell in this world. Trust your unclouded judgment. Should you do that, the world shall inherit its rightful future. That was way too complicated. Let me simplify it just a bit. Basically, give blood crystals to whoever you like. The vessels have already agreed among ourselves to respect any decision that's made. Not to say there's no disagreements, but that's why I needed you to come with me today. Indeed, it is in regards to the blood crystal retrieved from the Mausoleum of Metal. Ryu took it from you without your complete knowledge or consent. I understand the situation, however, it was not the correct action. While it was a minor transgression, we must take the time to resolve it now. Rennick, give Merilith the blood crystal you have. So by giving Merilith this blood crystal, because notice that Ryu has a blue one by her, and this one was blue. This one's yellow because it goes to Merilith.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume that the next one you would do is purple, and then you could start branching off and giving to who you want.
Mm-hmm. Learn Divinity, Holy Light 1. It's a buff that lasts for 1 combat. I think it only lasts for a few turns. I don't think it's so powerful, but all allies recover 10% HP each turn. The maximum morale will become 15. Power-up limit is increased to 7.
Power-up limit?
Yes, when you reinforce your gear.
Ah, okay.
I can now personally just pay to have gear pushed to +7. Please continue protecting Sword City by hunting the lineage types. As she looks at you, Merilith's expression suddenly changes. Even so, why is your soul... What's wrong, Merilith? Yeah, no, it's nothing important. Your new ally here simply possesses a very unique soul. It's a soul from another world. Quite mysterious. Another world? I don't follow. What do you mean by that? That soul is immortal, most likely. The soul within you is an eternal spring of life. No matter how many deaths, its cycle shall not end. Whether that's a blessing or a curse, I can't say. Who knows? It means you can't vanish. That doesn't sound bad to me, at least for a stranger. Indeed, Ryu brings up a valid point. Losing one's soul is quite a horrific thing. Yeah, it is. What is it? A visitor, milady. A messenger from Metal Company. She's demanding to speak to you at once. I'm in no hurry. You follow the voice and spot an elven woman standing in the doorway. Your eyes are immediately drawn to her pointed ears and mechanical arm. You later find out that the owner of Metal Company provided her with it. You were not given permission to enter. I've been sent here by All Metal. I don't need your permission. I'm warning you, Rain.
Her.
That's quite enough. Pleasure as always, Lady Merilith. Wow, would you look at that? Were you holding a party without me? What was your reason for coming here today? I heard the new Chosen One was summoned here. Whoever earns the blood crystals decides who they'll be given to. Was that not our agreement? Indeed it was. The purpose of summoning the Chosen here was to correct this discrepancy. Yeah, Merilith didn't do anything wrong. It was my mistake. She's just cleaning up my mess. Then the only way to fix it is by meeting my boss, too. There's 3 vessels, but you've only met 2? Surely you could see the issue with that. I suppose that is true. I have no objections. Guess you're right. We'd planned to head there anyway. But right now I still have guild matters to attend to, so... If that's the case, I don't mind escorting your new stranger. I'll guide the way myself. With that, Rennek and Ryu headed to the Strangers Guild alongside Rain.
I like Rain. She's sassy.
I really should go with you, but if I let this paperwork sit for too long, Anna will get mad at me. Don't worry, Rennek is in good hands with me. For that, Rennek, you might want to stop into the guild yourself. I know you might scoff at it, but we will have to travel through the slums. It'd be best if you bring some of your allies along. Go ahead and take your time. I'll be waiting for you at the entrance of the slums. They sure keep her busy, don't they? Not gonna lie, she seemed pretty unreliable at first. But she's totally different now. She's only gonna get better from here. Anyway, see you at the slums in a bit. You'll be fine. It's a new place, sure, but it's nothing to panic about. There's not a soul in Sword City who doesn't know Metal Co. Rennek meets up with his party. So, we are going to go into the shop real quick. We're going to do some... I sold all of the garbage, right? I did. All right.
I think so. Excuse me.
We're going to go ahead and just do... Basically, anything that isn't upgraded, we're just going to do a quick upgrade to 1. Because even if all it does is give 1 defense, that adds up.
And 1 defense is not 0.
Actually, why not upgrade it to +2 since it costs the same anyway?
Because I want to spend evenly as much as possible. Because the cost for upgrading stuff starts to skyrocket very quickly.
Yeah, no, but I mean, from +1 to +2 is the same as from +0 to +1, right?
Yeah, it's just force of habit. Oh yeah, Rennek can use maces.
Sorry, I just read the quote that Waff pulled. Gave me a giggle.
Make my people smarter. We're behind on that shit.
Let's say what Stellaris, that sounds like something you'd hear in Civ.
Oh my.
We're gonna give our dancer something that allows for possible poisoning because that's very important. Yeah, unfortunately, most of these items are just one-shots. And then there's Gilius' shield itself, which is also a weapon.
Lol.
If you equip this shield, when you go to attack, you will attack as if you were dual-wielding, because you just punch people with the shield.
Does it got a spike on it?
It doesn't need to have a spike on it. You ever taken a shield bash to the face? It'll lay you out, spike or no spike.
You will lose teeth.
I
but a
learned.
spike
I
makes it
took
better.
a shield bash to the face.
Oh, so have I. I've got LARPing with some really rough people that needed to learn to chill the fuck out.
Alright, so let's go to the slums. I saved just in case, because, you know, slums. Rennick and the party leave the guild and head east towards the hills. A cold breeze carries the scent of rust and rubber. As you travel, the path widens, sloping down towards the barracks.
Wow,
This
this ship
ha-
is... Oh, sorry.
This has to be the right place, but Rain is nowhere to be seen. A sudden voice breaks the silence. You, human! If you don't wish to die, stand aside. With a strange chirp, a giant cluster of black shadows leaps onto the path. Tangled within the monstrous shadows appears to be some sort of humanoid machine. That's right, baby, this game has mech suits.
Hell yeah.
The boy may be strange, but mech suits are stranger.
Coming from within the machine, you hear the boy's voice again. A pathetic excuse for a lineage type. My mechanical soldier could kill you even without a stranger's assistance. The machine grabs one of the monster's heads, twisting it clear off with incredible force. Got one. However, the next moment, the machine carrying the boy takes a heavy blow, immediately crumbling to pieces. Hey, you there! I took out one of the heads. Finish it now while it's weak.
Oh, and you see, the character portrait in that one was in color.
Alright, so we're going to ready the regen. And using the divinity does not take anybody's turn. So I could still, we're gonna cast slow because I want you to have, you know, less evasion.
Oh, cool! And the light, and the icon light lit up.
Yep.
Neat.
The 7 icons are for the 7 abilities that you can eventually learn for divinities. The 9 icons in the middle are for long, like, active passives that last for the entire trip. And you do learn a bunch of them.
9 to be exact.
Yep.
Whoa.
You know what? I'm just gonna keep debuffing your evasion. Because it stacks up to -10. Good. This gives me a chance to do some stuff. So, one of the things is that if you give somebody the passive that they learn magic as just part of their character's trait, they actually learn more spells than you would normally get, like the AoE heal spell that I'm about to cast.
Behold, AoE.
It's not a huge heal, but it's enough. It's handy. It's good.
It's a perfect supplement to the regen.
Also, they don't want you idling, so if they think the fight is going too long, they give bosses regen.
Oh, lovely.
Yep.
Why? Why regen and not an attack boost?
Because fuck you, it's a wizardry clone. It's a
Because they
wizardry.
want to instill a sense of dread.
Yeah, an attack boost would be a more effective one than regen.
No, not to me. Knowing the boss is actively healing itself is scarier to me than, oh, they hit me harder. Okay, I'll do a defense boost then.
Yeah, because the
Whatever.
thing is that the regen it gets does not wear off. It is just, you're not hitting me hard enough. You're never gonna hit me hard enough, eventually. And that slow creeping dread is what they were going for. I mean, I can understand why the attack boost would also be a good idea.
Yeah, since, you know, if the fight is stalling, like the boss is not dealing enough damage, you aren't dealing enough damage, then boost the boss's attack so they kill you faster.
It's nothing serious. No need to get worked up. Now hurry up and gather the pieces. Right, but how did you pilot the soldier by yourself? You act as if I had a choice. That lineage appeared from nowhere. If I hadn't distracted it, civilians would have been in the line of fire. In any case, Rain, who in the world is this? A chosen. The one you wanted to meet with, actually. Huh? You're a stranger, then. Is that right? It's no wonder you're so strong. What a relief. That means our mechanical soldiers aren't as weak as I feared. Apologies for getting you involved. Feel free to take the blood crystal. Consider it your reward. Now, if you'll come with me. I thank you for coming, stranger. My name is Alm, head of the Metal family and owner of the Metal Company. Best you remember that name. Our fates may very well be entwined. Alm leads Rennick and the party to the crash site of an enormous ship. The size of it is immense. It must have been a cruise liner.
You could even say the ship is Titanic.
God damn it, Libran.
I'm mad because that one was actually good.
It was. It was really good.
Upon reaching Alm's office, you find the ship's repurposed ballroom. Now, I know you've been told everyone is expected to welcome you, but perhaps the only soul who truly welcomes you is me. Of course, I've never seen your world, but I am a great supporter of your kind. Machines that display images from far-off lands, engines of every sort. Your world has everything I could ever want. Someday I intend to introduce such technology into this world as well. So let us be allies, Rennick. I'll consider it. Caution is the key to survival, but I'll look past your attitude for now. More importantly, did you get a good look at my mechanical soldier earlier? It's a brand new model. Your thoughts? Think it can take out lineage types? I spent a lot of time playing with the Legos. Apologies for the interruption, boss, but shouldn't we be discussing the blood crystals? Don't nag me. I am well aware, Rain. I was about to get to that. So, Rennick, care to entrust me with that blood crystal of yours? Under normal circumstances, the decision would be yours to make. But as you know, I'm in a bit of a bind. I'm afraid I must insist. It is only fair. Reduce physical damage taken for 1 turn. Sounds bad. It's not. It is a party-wide 90% damage reduction. If
Yeah.
you know something's coming and you have the morale to pay for it, this is amazing. And you'll see that it is pink, which means it's one of Alm's abilities.
Yep.
And now I can talk about how in the future, we're going to be able to give our blood crystals to whoever we want. But each person that we give them to gives us something different. And we're only allowed to do 1 donation per column.
Now, what
Oh,
about when you hit that spot that's only 1 and there's not 3 there? Like,
God.
Then we have to give 3 specifically to Ryu.
oh, so you have to give 3 to 1 person there?
3 to Ryu.
Oh,
Because the top row is Merilith's stuff. The middle
Okay.
row is Ryu's stuff. The bottom row is Alm's stuff. And these are how the story is tracked. Each one of these columns triggers the next story beat. We won't trigger the next story beat. Oh, I gotta hydrate.
Lloyd
Chug,
underscore
chug,
underscore
chug,
failed
chug.
just redeemed
No,
hydrate.
we're sipping. The next story beat will require 2 blood crystals to be given to someone. The next one, 2 after that. Then 3, then 3. Then we start going into 4s. Then
Okay.
5s. Then this one is Choose Your Destiny.
Oh.
and it has butterflies instead.
Mm-hmm.
Butterflies seem to be a big deal in this.
Absolutely. But not only will this dictate an affinity system, it will also dictate how the dungeons change in the rest of the game, and also our loadout. Do we take a 100% accurate attack, which if we stack it increases the damage? Do we give an enemy row accuracy and evasion down? That's what, Masakunda in Shin Megami Tensei?
Yep. That's Masakunda.
Or do we do an all-out attack that ignores defense? And then when we get over here, do we gain the initiative and give ourselves Masuka Kaja?
Yep.
Or do we nullify all conditions and enhance magic defense? Or do we enhance magic effects? Defend against charm attacks and gain advantage. Oh, a second stack of Holy Light, so we would get 15% each turn? Oh, do we get Blackwall 2 and make the Blackwall last for 2 turns instead of 1? We can't get both.
So it takes a bit of planning ahead.
Yep. Because not only does it affect your build for the rest of the game, it affects the story for the rest of the game. I've never actually finished this game, but as you can probably start to guess, there's 3 paths that you can take as you go through the game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Malalith, she said that who you give them to changes the world and who has the power and everything. So
And she's not just whistling Dixie.
I didn't think so. Usually when NPCs say that kind of stuff, it's for a reason.
Yep. We have learned the divinity Blackwall 1. The maximum morale will become 20. Power up limit is increased to +9. Thank you. Now, I presume you've been told about Merilith, is that right? Merilith, Ryu, and myself. Each of the vessels has their own agenda. We're all after these troublesome crystals, each with our own selfish purpose. Though I suppose Ryu's pride prevents her from admitting that much. Unexpectedly, Alm's face tenses as he lowers himself, clutching at his chest. Calm down. I'm just a bit tired. This body of mine is just as troublesome. If I don't wear a respirator, I'm unable to walk. If I push myself even slightly, my body will completely give out. You know, not even Ryu knows the true power of the blood crystals, but somewhere deep inside, I believe she truly wants them. As a vessel, she's part of the hidden strife that persists in this world. The same is true for you. Being a stranger, I'm aware this is all foreign to you, but since you've been brought to this world, you're now entwined within our web of fate. The burden is yours to bear. Should you find what you seek, however, your power will outshine any of the vessels. When this world overflows with renewed hope, the oppressed can finally be free. At that point, stranger, you may finally return home. That's my hope, at least. Let us work hand in hand to ensure that future becomes reality. In any case, I'll see you around, stranger. Great work today. Have you finished your test? I didn't come to pick you up. It was Anna's request, and I happened to be in the area for an investigation. By the way, what do you think about the boss of Metal Coat, that is? I'm not sure yet. Well, that may be wise. You'll have plenty of chances to learn more about them. There's tons of rumors why someone so young is running the company. Let's not try to speculate too much. I'm not a fan of gossip. His parents and all his siblings died unexpectedly. That's all I can say for sure. There's tons of nasty rumors where the metals are concerned. But the fact remains that the company has been doing a lot for the people of the slums. If not for them, the city wouldn't be as peaceful as it is. There's nuance to everything. That's what it all comes down to.
Oh.
Now, why don't we head back? Make sure you tell Ryu you met with the head of Metal Company. Alright, let's see what these 4 suits of armor are.
Okay.
Garbage, garbage, garbage. Actually good.
Yay.
I love my garbage.
Also, it would seem that the people in the slums are containered enough.
Boo. Hey, nice work. I knew you'd make it. Hey, I've been expecting you. Welcome back. Sorry to make you go alone. Alm's pretty understanding, though. You didn't have any trouble, did you? Nope, I'm all good. Good to hear. You've met all 3 of the vessels now. From here on, it's up to you who you'd like to give power to. Hello, Fenris. Welcome aboard.
Fenris 2587 just redeemed daily check-in.
Like Marilith said, that's a promise we agreed on. So now that you're all introduced, it's time your work truly begins. Come on, we can't afford to let the Chosens do whatever. I know this is kind of sudden, but why not slay some lineage types? So, as far as where you can find them. First up, there's the Mausoleum of Forests to the north of the guild. Next, there's the area beneath Marilith's palace, the Shadow Palace. Lastly, the Valley of the Ruined. There's lineage types in all 3. Pick whichever you like and bring back lots of blood crystals. Bring back lots? It's not like they just grow on trees. Check the list of wanted lineages to see more details on each. It's important to plan before you act. You'll do fine. Have faith in your abilities. It's the duty of the Chosen Ones to gather blood crystals. By that same token, it is also our duty as strangers to slay lineage types. The safety of Sword City relies on us doing so. The Strangers Guild was established for that very purpose. Oh, yeah, that's cool and all, but we're here to do something even more important than that. Yeah, I suppose you're right. We can't forget our true goal. We're strangers. We've been led to Sword City by some strange destiny. But we have to return to our home. That's our true goal. In order to make that happen, we may have to make great sacrifices. I truly hope it doesn't come to that. But as a stranger, you should always prepare for the worst. Don't worry, we're gonna get home, no matter what it takes. We have a powerful bond as strangers. We can only trust each other. So let's make it happen. We'll forge a future of our very own. Let's fight and live to tell the tale, and then we'll all go home, together. Hey there, Anik. Man, don't you feel like you're setting out on some big journey? Aren't you excited? Just don't get so excited that you wind up getting your allies killed.
Lol.
Honesty is a virtue, you know. Anyway, that's not all I came here to tell you. So, I'm wondering, can you see that rock over there? As Anna speaks, she points to a rock in the corridor. Yeah, that weird shiny rock over there. That's what we call the Grand Warp Stone. Seems straightforward. Yeah, sometimes the simpler names stick the best. You'll find a bunch of smaller rocks just like it in the labyrinths. Like what you might assume, we call those ones warp stones. If you come across any warp stones, touch them. If you do that, you can warp to those areas in a labyrinth. They work another way too, by using them to warp outside. Having an escape route is a good idea, so you better use them. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. See you later. I expect tons of blood crystals. The list of wanted lineages has updated. Princess of Plants and 3 others. Hidden Sniper and 2 others. Wheedling General and 3 others. So we just got handed a homework book with 11 more wanted lineages in it. In the Mausoleum of Metal, there's 1. In the Mausoleum of Forest, there's 4. In the Shadow Palace, there's another 4. In the Valley of the Ruined, there's another 3. And then somewhere unknown, well, that's the one that we took care of. So this is kind of the flow of the game. When you do a big major plot point, it doesn't open one dungeon up. It opens several dungeons up and just tells you, do these in whatever order you want. Handle them however you want. And it's really great because later dungeons start having complications to them, and they all require entirely different things.
Huh.
One of them is, like, I'm not going to give away too many of them, but, like, for example, one of them is in a poisoned area where you're always poisoned, unless you have some way of combating that.
Ah, Blighttown.
Another dungeon, you're underwater. So not only do you have to deal with the fact that you need to handle breathing, you can't cast spells underwater.
Oh, I guess I can't play this game anymore because I got Thalassophobia.
Fortunately, it's not like it's not Subnautica levels of underwater.
Okay.
But the water aspect of the dungeon causes for some unique mechanics because you don't have to worry about falling in pits because you just swim. But you do have to worry about water currents. And each dungeon presents a different flavor of challenge to the party. Which is why using the same group of 6 characters might not always be the way that works. But the freedom is very, very fun. And it is some freedom that we will be indulging in on the next episode.
Ooh.
So, hey, if you're here on YouTube, thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with, like, at least 6 other people, because one of them, statistically, might actually watch for, like, a minute and a half. That minute and a half adds up. Also, check out all of my other playlists. They're perfect for having in the background while you work on something. Please help. Anyways, I will see you next game.
Bye.